Good morning, gentlemen. Hard to believe that we are just 5 weeks away from postseason play. So, in the event that we're in the home stretch, just wanted to do a quick status update of the league. And then, with a looming trade deadline, August 10th is the last day you can make a trade. Also, just wanted to talk a little bit about that and trading draft picks and such. So, we've got two teams pretty comfortable here at the top, a whole mess of things from seeds 3 through 9, perhaps some separation with the remaining 3 seeds there. But as we've seen happen a few times already this year, one big week in either direction can really shake things up. But as we get closer to August 10th, we do get some clarity on buyers and sellers. Just wanted to talk a little bit about draft pick trades. We're going to do a live example here. Let's see. Let's say I am looking to be a seller, and so I'm trying to acquire some draft capital. I'm just going to initiate the trade function here, declick India. But let's say I'm trying to sell and acquire some draft capital, so I want Gordy's first round pick. He's looking to make a playoff push, so he wants someone like Kettle. No disrespect, Kettle. You've been wonderful this year. Love you, dude. Friendly reminder, if you are acquiring a draft pick, everyone has to have the same amount of draft picks, regardless of where those picks occur. So you do have to send one in return if you're acquiring a draft pick. We've seen one draft pick trade already this year, and those guys were able to figure it out. So nice job. But there you go. Same amount of draft picks coming and going. He's trying to get a player. Continue. That's awesome. Here's what that screen looks like if we were to push that through. Now, we're going to drag this over. Here is how this would impact the draft itself. Oops. So since this is just in order of our current standings right now, doesn't really mean much other than gets everyone's name on the page here. So this is, let's say, hypothetical round 1. That's my current draft position. This would have been Gordy's draft position. So if I acquire his first round pick, I then get 2 picks in the upcoming draft for next year. On the flip side of that, since we have to maintain balance, if we go over to round 23, this would have normally been my draft position. But since Gordy acquired my 23rd round pick, he now has 2 picks in round 23. Notice how I have no picks in round 23 and Gordy has no picks in round 1 because of the trade that we made. Not to overcomplicate things, but with keepers, how it stands right now is our keepers take up our highest draft picks. So if I were to keep 2 players, 1 would go there, and my second keeper would occupy that draft position. So there is some strategizing with that as well, because normally, obviously, if I only had 1 draft pick in the first round, my keeper would take up first round pick and then my second round pick. So not only does acquiring draft capital allow you to have a draft pick in a higher round, it also allows you to draft live players sooner if you want to keep, because now if I have 2 keepers, they would occupy those 2 draft positions. And as soon as the second round comes around, I could then draft a live player there and potentially have kind of my pick at the litter. So there's a lot of strategy involved. I hope this kind of clears things up a little bit. Happy hunting the last 5 weeks. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And reminder that last day to make a trade is